Today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Um, right now, currently, I am in a cold climate where I am. It gets all 4 seasons. Okay, I'm from Florida. I'm from the Sunshine State, sunny Florida, and I enjoy the weather there for the most part, except for when it's hurricane season. But nonetheless, you prepare for where you are, but you also have to prepare for where you're going. So I know where God is sending me, it tends to get cold and it snows, and I'm not happy about it. Um, so the title says prepare for where you're going because wherever God is sending you, you got to prepare mentally, physically, spiritually, like all aspects covered, all grounds. You have to prepare for where you're going. And so lately, because I knew I was coming here to visit, I had to purchase some winter clothes, and I ain't gonna say winter clothes, but long sleeve stuff. Yeah. And I think while I was doing that, my niece kind of fussed at me, was like, "Hey, this is where you're going. Get over it." And I was like, "You know what? I don't want to hear that, but it's the truth." We often complain for whatever reason, wherever God is sending us, whatever He's doing in our life, we complain. Why complain? Stop complaining. Hush your mouth, close your mouth. If He is sending you somewhere, He has already taken into consideration who you are, what you need, where you're going, who you're going to come in contact with. Like, He has already mapped everything out for you. All you have to do is prepare and get there. Prepare for that climate, prepare for the weather, mentally prepare yourself, get into His presence. If you're unsure about something, sit in His presence. We don't always like to prepare, but that's what we have to do. I'm just like lately, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about stocking up on food, stocking up on water, and I've been hearing that for years. You don't want to get caught off guard. Now, imagine me moving to a cold climate, and because of my stubbornness, because of my dislike, I decide not to prepare. I just take all summer clothes, all open toed shoes. That wouldn't be too smart. Matter of fact, that'd be real dumb. So it doesn't matter what you like, it doesn't matter what you dislike, just do it. Just prepare the best way you can. Seek the Holy Spirit, ask God, hey, this is what it looks like. This is how I'm preparing. Now you tell me, how should I prepare? What should I do? What should I bring? What should I leave? Who should I leave? Who should I bring? Because sometimes we might try to bring extra baggage that is not meant to go with us. We may not like the sound of that, but that's just what it is. I'm bundled up, baby, because it's cold. Um, yeah, just prepare. Just prepare. How are you preparing? Like, how are you preparing yourself for where God is going? How for where God is sending you. What are you doing in your spare time? How are you preparing to? How are you preparing, and how are you showing God that you are ready? You might be ready for marriage, but have you gotten rid of your bad habits? I mean, have you started preparing your mind mentally for laying next to that spouse? Like, what are you doing to prepare? What are you doing? Are you making sure you're on top of your hygiene? Um, Making sure that you're just doing whatever God has told you to do to prepare. What about if God has told you to go to school? I mean, what are you doing to prepare for that? What if He has told you to write a book? How are you preparing for that? If He's told you to relocate, how are you preparing for that? Have you gotten any boxes? Have you started looking for any jobs if He has told you to get a job? Um, have you started researching areas, neighborhoods? What if God has told you to get a car? Have you started looking at cars, looked at reviews? Have you sought Holy Spirit on, the who, what, where, when, why? Have you? Because it sounds good to hold on to a promise, but you have to do your part too. You have to move your feet. You have to know exactly what God is saying to you. So I've been preparing for my relocation. I sure have. Um, And now it may not look the way I'm preparing may not look the same as someone else is preparing, but it doesn't matter. I got to keep my eyes stayed on God. If I know He told me to do something, I have to prepare. I have to tune into what He is saying to me. I have to tune into what He is saying to me. And that's the same goes for you. You have to make sure you hear directly from the throne room. What is He telling you to do? Where is He sending you? What is He requesting of you in this season? And if you're not sure how to prepare, listen, I can't. It's only so much I could say to you. You have to seek God, hear from Him, ask Him to show you how to prepare and when to move in that thing He has told you to do. Okay? So be blessed.